Alright, hello everybody. The rare Friday night stream is upon us because we've got reason to prioritize things this Friday night because the Disdain demo actually dropped a couple of days early. So we've got that to play now. You can find it on Steam right now. And I'll just read off what's on the Steam store page about this game right now. High speed, high adrenaline combat. Choose between 5 weapons, more coming soon, and obliterate your enemies in fast-paced, visceral combat. Chunky retro violence. Slice your enemies into 2 or reduce them to chunky chips. Destructible objects also add to the carnage. Bespoke new retro technology. Powered by a highly modified version of GZDoom, Disdain boasts several enhanced features like pre-calculated light maps, lens flares, and many more. Gotta have the lens flares, though. Atmospheric and hard-hitting soundtrack, composed by Nash Muhandes, also the lead dev behind the project. Blast through your enemies with carefully crafted music ranging from moody dark textures to head-banging metal riffs. So, about this a little bit, some background. This project, as far as I understand, was born out of the Elder Jam Make a Quake clone in GZDoom in 10 days that Nash Muhandes released a few months ago. I did play that on stream at some point. I don't know that I ever highlighted it or anything. I was actually just looking... I was trying to search my YouTube for it, and I couldn't find it. But maybe I just don't remember what I, wrote it under. But, I don't know how serendipitously this became Disdain. I don't know if it was ever planned to become a full-fledged game, but it's becoming a full-fledged game. It now has a protagonist with a much more well-defined appearance. Obviously, it's going the blood and gore route, which, I'm not necessarily super into or attracted to that or anything, but I'm sure that will attract an audience, and actually, we're going to boot up the game shortly, and it's actually configurable, which I appreciate. So let me actually go ahead and do that now. I have not played the demo at all. I have only booted it up to make sure it appears on the right monitor, because GZDoom really likes to pick the wrong one by default on my system for whatever reason. And I took a quick look at the options, and I was pretty impressed by what I saw so far, so definitely want to show that off. So Mischief Donut is the name of the developer, the name that the developer goes by. It's being released under Hellforge Studios. So I'm trying to think, actually. I'm pretty sure that even when it was just the Make a Quake clone in GZDoom in 10 days project, I think it already had a custom music track in it like this. I don't remember if it was this exactly or not. But now it's got this whole, title screen sequence and whatnot. You've got 3D models for everything. Clearly I'm going to have to rebalance the audio, so let's go and fix that. But first of all, you've already got a custom menu in here. Since it is GZDoom, it does also support mouse. You've already got, clearly, some customized, menu UI and stuff, but actually, let me go and fix the audio first. Let's at least bump it up that much. That should be better. We'll see how the actual sound effects balance when we get into it. But yeah, so there's already a customized, there's customized front screens to the configuration. I'm pretty sure this has some custom work in it. When we get into the other options screens, you'll also see that there's, custom handling of, explanations for the various things you can configure. This, of course, is going to seem pretty standard. Vanity camera, pretty sure that's new. I mean, I know you can switch to third person in GZDoom in general, but I don't think it's usually, front and center in terms of bindings like that. Mouse, you've got sensitivity. I forget if I tweaked this yet. I suspect I did not, because I'm pretty sure I usually do something like that for GZDoom, so we'll have to see what happens. Controller we're not going to be using. Oh, controller support as well as a weapon wheel will be added in a future update. Apologies for the inconvenience. Alright, so controller support is planned, but it is not there yet. That's okay, we're not going to use it right now. On display, we've got gamma, brightness, contrast, saturation. You can show the frame rate. You can set the video mode, but it automatically defaulted to proper full screen, full resolution for me anyway. I like how texture filter is configurable, but it defaults to classic. Oh, and there's actually... Wait, what? Okay, so there's classic, mip-mapped, and smooth. This is what the default was. We'll roll with that for now. You can turn on anti-aliasing and a bunch of other stuff. I appreciate that bloom is off by default, because it tends to get overwhelming sometimes. Pixelator is off. Chunky, very chunky. Oh, interesting that it basically, like, forces certain settings, which I guess makes sense, because anti-aliasing wouldn't make a whole lot of sense with Pixelator on. I imagine this is, like, a very, confined version of the kind of thing that, that Dusk has in it, which lets you control, like, the multiplier, or I guess divisor more so, for, like, how high definition the pixels are. We already looked at the volume. Multiplayer, I'm pretty sure, is not in this yet. Oh, you can set up your player, though. That's pretty funny. But you can't actually play multiplayer yet. Actually, on Bridgeburner's stream, I hopped in for a couple of minutes, and it looked like Bridgeburner and Nash were testing multiplayer. Nash was saying that multiplayer works very well over LAN right now, but they were getting all sorts of hiccups playing it over the actual internet. So, I mean, I don't know how well regarded GZDoom is for networking to begin with, or how much they had to roll their own stuff already anyway. Certainly, I know a couple of Doom ports are known for multiplayer, and I don't think this is one of them, so they probably have their work cut out for them. Anyway, are there any options that I didn't go through? Wait, yeah, there's totally... I totally skipped the gameplay screen, which is the most important. This is what I was talking about, where you can actually set the max gore, the max bullet casings. You've got rain amount. May help. A lot of these things like can help improve performance and stuff. You've got lens flares. You've got retro blood. I don't know what that means actually. We might have to try that. Potato mode is like specifically if you're having a real hard time running the game at an acceptable frame rate. We've got auto always run, switch on pickup, autosave. Number of autosaves. That's interesting. I'm assuming that's already a knob in GZDoom, and I just never knew about it. Oh, nice. You can... I respect this. So, like, I respect that you can, like, reduce the gore, although I don't know that this necessarily reduces how much enemies produce versus just how much stays around. But I definitely appreciate that you can turn off view tilting, you can turn down view bobbing. We'll keep it at the default, just to see what it looks like first before messing with anything. Weapon sway you can turn off. Underwater view warping you can turn off. Full body awareness. Oh, wow. That's definitely not a thing you normally get for free in GZDoom, I would imagine. I don't know if it's a thing with 3D models normally by default. You've got all sorts of HUD settings here. Damage indicator. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I'm trying to remember how many other GZDoom-based games have had a damage indicator. So I want to think at least a couple have. You can show the level stats right on the HUD. We can experiment with that maybe, but for now we're just going to play as is. Okay, so this is actually kind of funny. So remember I did mention this originated from a Make Quake and Doom in 10 days jam idea. So easy, normal, hard is the kind of difficulty settings that Quake has, although Nightmare also exists. I'm gonna assume this is basically Hey Not Too Rough, Hurt Me Plenty, and Ultraviolence, but we'll just play on normal to start out with. Welcome to the Disdain demo. This is a very, very early build of the game. The demo will be updated frequently, therefore save game compatibility will not be guaranteed between updates. This demo is not an accurate representation of the final vision intended for the full game. That being said, I would think it's at least a reasonable preview, because like I said, the original Elder Jam thing that Nash released did not have, like, the whole, you know, gore slider thing and all that. Enjoy the demo. Alright.
Die, soul thief!
And there you have it. Our sword seems to glow when we cut people in half. Alright, so that immediately gave us a key, which we can use over there. Running speed feels very fast, actually. Like, I feel like that's not normal for Doom, so that must be tweaked. We got barrels. Soul seeds. Okay, so soul seeds are your health bonuses, effectively, it seems like. What is our... Oh, that's interesting. Minus and plus actually don't do anything, so, like, we're just full screen and that's it. Where's the vanity camera? There's your vanity camera. Slightly awkward that I'm holding a sword, but he's holding a gun. Sword, gun, sword, gun. We don't actually have... That's actually cool that they have, like, specific messages right above the HUD when you try to press those keys, which that is effectively similar to what Quake does, although Quake, I think, just says no such weapon in a message at the top left. Very much like Quake, there is no use key. You just go up to the door and it opens. There's our shotgun, and the shotgun is very Quake-styled. So one thing I actually kind of respect about this game is that the weapon sway is actually directly in tune with the footsteps. I'm trying to, like... I'm trying to analyze the bob, but it's kind of hard in the current environment for me to do that. But, like, in Doom, normally the weapon sway is just, like, this arbitrary slow sway that doesn't really make any sense whatsoever for how fast Doom Guy is moving. So, this is kind of neat. Alright. I'm immediately gonna call it. Shotgun shells just lying on the floor, they look like candy corn. It's October. My brain has to go there. So, that's gonna be the joke now. We're shooting candy corn at enemies. There's a nice boulder there. I can't believe it's not John Romero. Oh, they've got guns now. Wait, what happened to him? Did he sneeze or something? Like, he got hurt without me doing anything, it looked like. Whoa, hello. Whoa, they're kind of snipey, aren't they? Oh, hey, there's water here. Let's investigate the water later, after we're not a sitting duck. Okay, yeah, we definitely got the water effects going on. Healed 25 hit points. So I'm actually curious. Also, I do kind of hate the overactive mouse in menus thing, because, like, sometimes my mouse will just, like, randomly move a pixel and it'll, like, change the menu cursor. This is the same problem that I have with Iron Whale that I've been waiting for a new release of that has the option to turn mouse and menus off for, like, half a year. Alright, so what did we want to mess with? I'm curious if I turn off underwater view warping, does that also turn off the water effect? Nope, the water effect is still there. That would probably be a nice thing to be able to turn off, actually. Because that could kind of get in the way. We do have a jump. I might want to rebind that, actually, because do we even have... Oh, you know what's happening with the... Oh, no. I thought I knew what was happening with the menu, but then I didn't. I thought it was, like, always moving to the entry where my cursor was every time I went into a sub-menu. But I'm not sure if that was actually what was happening. That was weird. How that just jumped around. I think there is some weird interplay between mouse and keyboard and menus. So, is anything actually bound to mouse button 2? Because if not, I'm totally going to bind jump to that. Alright, wait, is this where I came from? That's where I came from. The jump is surprisingly high, actually. 3 more to go. We're gonna find more in the subsequent rooms. Oh, I think I remember these skeletons, or whatever, from the, earlier Elder Jam. I completely whiffed that. So, I really want to use the sword, because the sword is really powerful, but I'm a sitting duck. Or a running duck, but, like, they can shoot me. Like, you know, don't bring a knife to a gunfight, that sort of thing. Trying to use the sword doesn't work out very well when they've got guns. Also, we do have a map. It does show the stats in the map anyway. I guess we should test whether we suffocate. This is map 02, surprisingly. Yep. What's interesting is I saw a bubble, like, right before we started suffocating, so that might be... I don't know if that was coincidence or if that's actually an indicator. So I see those guys there. There's stuff down there, too. Can I just, like, skip that? Or does this end up going down there anyway? Oh, I ran right into his attack. Oh well. So it's funny, I want to think these guys are blood-inspired, and the fact that the hit scanning is rather unforgiving kind of makes me think more so. What was that sound? Oh my god, those are new! We got Medusa heads. Very, very loud Medusa heads, actually. So, yeah, those didn't exist in the Elder Jam demo. Alright, we've got another key there. This room, yeah, this room feels Quake-like, but it also kind of feels Hexen-like to me. I'm assuming that's an elevator, so let's go down here and check it out. This texture is definitely very, very Quake. Is that not actually lower? One of these has to lower. Is there a switch somewhere? Oh, there is a switch. Alright, so I'm still kind of bothered by the stuff that I skipped in here. Like, what is all this? Oh, you take fall damage. That's important. Fortunately, there was health down here anyway. So yeah, I think the glowing blue is I'm actually healing when I kill things with the sword. Alright, I doubt I can get over there with just a jump. That was the thing that required the key. That also requires a key. Let's go in here. Oh, this was where the screamy heads were. They seem to be having an argument. Where's the other guy? Okay, we're just gonna have to call it truce. Well, I made a mess. Not sure what that accomplished. I really don't need that health. I really don't want to pick it up. Oh, I can actually avoid picking it up. Alright. Apparently, Disdain dude is actually skinny. Yeah, so you seem to be very encouraged to use the sword, given how much it gives you health back. That looked like another shooty dude. Oh, he's dead. Still getting a feel for exactly how much spread the shotgun has. Oh, I can get up there. Tell me there's a reason to get up here. Ah, okay, so those switches are actually some kind of secret, probably. I have to imagine I've probably missed at least one of them by now. I was hoping there'd be one over here, but there's not. What about here? Thought maybe the candles meant something. Alright, is this another situation where I don't want to fall? No, I definitely want to fall. Oh, what the heck are those things? Yeah, so killing something with the sword gives you like 15 health. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're pretty much a mess right now. Did I come from up there? I actually forget. Obvious secret is obvious. Can I go back up? Probably doesn't actually count as a secret. Oh, that's what brings it back up. Okay. Okay. Got a new weapon. What weapon is this? This is the chain gun. Looks like a chain gun. Yeah, alright. This looks like it might be a point of no return, though. Oh my god, what is happening? I have 2 bullets left. The way forward has been open. What about the way back? Okay, so yeah, that's our number 4 weapon. Well, they're all dead. Alright. Ow! Alright, we need that key, don't we? So this does have to take us back. An elevator that long, I definitely expected there was going to be something on there. Yeah, I like that it does incentivize you to use the sword. Okay, so that's leading me back. There's still another dude taking pot shots over here. I feel like that platform probably wasn't there before. Alright, one more to go. I suppose this one kind of half counts as I missed it before. This is what just brought me back over here, I think. Oh! I did not want to do that. Ow. Let's do that again, rather than expect my bones to knit. And those are rockets. That one just, like, totally forgot about me. That was weird. Right, now, which way? It was leading me back this way before. It put new enemies here. So can he not open doors? Usually Doom enemies can open doors. I'd be really surprised if they couldn't. See, this is really unfortunate, because I can't see a damn thing from here. Like, they can clearly see me just fine, but I can't see them. They're like 1 pixel tall. And I have to just play dodge the bullets here. Was it really just the one guy? Oh, hello. That is definitely a rocket launcher. I feel like this part feels vaguely familiar from playing Elder Jam. Sometimes the slashing doesn't quite connect the way I want it to. I gotta get used to the timing on it. Oh, he fell right off. Oh boy. And suddenly it's horde combat. Very new Doom, you mean? I feel like there's not always a good time to use the rocket launcher. I should probably save here. But yeah, it's pretty cool that oh god, that wasn't cool. It's pretty cool that the developer is also the composer on this. I jumped right over his head. That is not what I meant to pick. I meant to pick the chain gun. Rocket launcher may be a little too powerful. Where's the stairs? There they are. Is there another one over here somewhere? Yes, there was. And also right there. Alright, now who's left? The Elder God stirs and releases you. Yeah, it's like I wish I were that multi-talented. I mean, I am also arguably a musician, but I haven't really been working at it for a while. Oh, I can just jump up here. Jeez. Wait, why did it just autosave now? That seems like an oddly delayed autosave. Maybe it was waiting for the music to switch, I don't know. But yeah, if I realized I could just jump up there anyway, like, okay, who needs stairs? Also, wow, I didn't realize I was, like, that much out of shotgun shells. I got plenty of ammo for this, though. Alright, so how do I get out of here? This is how I get out of here. But also, wait. There had to be a reason for me to be in here, right? Like, was I supposed to pick something up that I didn't? Oh, wait, no, I have the key. Okay. That's what I should have. Also, I gotta realize that there is actually, like, a faster sword swing if you just hold the button down. Can I call this platform, or is it just gonna, it's just gonna come back? Okay. But yeah, no, I have an entire other YouTube channel of video game music covers that I was doing from 2015 to 2020, or I guess, what, a third of the way into 2021, or something. Where was it over here? It was over here. That looks like it might be the exit. I have not found any secrets. Oh. Yeah, that definitely looks like a full-on Quake-style exit. So I probably don't want to go through there yet. I would at least like to find the one other switch. Actually, is there something down here? No, I guess that's just a way to get back out. If I could find the one other switch, because there were 4 and it said 1 more to go the last time I got one, that would be great. I really want to think they could have hidden something underwater. Actually kind of easy to accidentally overlook shotgun shells. I suppose they might have hid something down here. Is this the way I want to be going? Yeah, this goes back. So this is like the very beginning. Seems unlikely for them to hide something that far back. Oh, I guess that's what you're supposed to do to get down here without taking fall damage. Yeah, so this was not up before. I managed to miss the elevator. Oh yeah, the one thing that I retweeted from Nash that I thought was great that they pointed out was, hey, remember when I had all the blood around all over me before? Yeah, going in water actually cleans it off. So that was where the exit was. I doubt there's a switch in here. I already saved here anyway, but... I don't see a switch on these things. But ostensibly there was one more switch somewhere. Okay, that's a solid lift. There's no Quake style looking under lifts here. Might as well just take that now. I have killed everything. I think one of the switches was up there. Yeah, so that's one of the switches. I did get that one. Is there anything up here that I didn't do? I know I was up here earlier. I was just checking to see if there were any switches, but it doesn't look like it. I don't know where that one other switch is. And then one of them was that. Do I want to go back here? Probably not. Unless there's a switch on the back of one of these. Oh yeah, I definitely noticed the water warping effects that time. Since I was right behind a straight post, and then it was no longer straight anymore. Now I wonder if the map would show off switches or anything else that I should have paid attention to that I didn't. Actually, come to think of it, one thing the options menu does not give you access to is like the full GZDoom options menu, and one of the options that has is to switch the map colors back to default. I will say, though, that these map colors aren't too bad. Some of them are kind of excruciatingly low contrast, like over there. You can barely see some of the blue shades there. And I'm not sure, especially given that, like, everything is just bump actions. There's no explicit use key. I don't know if that affects how doors and stuff show up, and might cause them not to, because they're all on, like, different kinds of triggers. Like, they might all be on walk triggers, which normally don't tend to show up. Like, in the original Doom color scheme for maps, you would see, like, doors would be, like, yellow. And I'm not sure if this will actually do that. Well, I guess we should move on in the interest of moving on. I didn't mean to actually change the name of the file, though. Did not find either of the secrets, though, and I feel bad about that. Okay, another 2 secrets. Fewer enemies. I wonder what they're gonna pull on us. Wait, what? He was busy falling over behind me, but while he was, I couldn't move past him. It actually, like, locked me in there. This game needs the copper fix, so that enemies' hitboxes go away while they're dying, instead of waiting until they fall over. Let's maybe go up here first. Okay, or maybe it doesn't matter. Why would you put a melee enemy on top like that? Those guys can get a little hard to see up there. Hey, Flecked. Yeah, this is... So, the funny thing about that is, this is what grew out of Nash Muhandes's make a Quake clone in Doom in 10 days jam. It turned into Disdain. I did not expect it to turn into anything. I don't know if maybe he didn't either, but... Oh, can I go back up here? There's definitely a secret over there. That one actually did catch my eye. And of course I'm gonna fail it 20 times. Actually, wait, there might be an easier way to do it. You definitely can't curve your jumps like that. Okay, so I have an idea, but it might take some finagling. Yeah, there we go. There's your secret. And you get a new secret noise. Look at that. No smooches. Oh, they're like under another ledge. That's why I couldn't see them. Oh, I wonder. Okay, I think there's some kind of cooldown that's forced. I was trying to see if I could switch weapons to, like, cancel the reload. Yeah, they kind of did. Oh, I didn't need that health. Probably would have been... I don't know if it... It seemed like it autosaved when I was already out here. Would have probably been a better idea to autosave, like, over here or something when you're not in the line of fire. Okay, so yes, I can jump right over that. Shoot the switch bulb. Okay. That, I guess. Aha, stairs. Okay. Also, there's a key right here. Where'd you guys come from? Okay, so you can seemingly shoot enemies through other dying enemies. That seemed to work. I am kind of wondering what's down there, or if it actually kills you. It kills you. Player fell too far. This game does have fall damage after all, so... Oh, they die a lot quicker than I expected. Barely even saw that turn there. Definitely a lot of Quake-like structures in this, though, for sure. That seems like a good place for that. Oh, shit. There was a dude down here, I was wondering. It seemed awfully noisy when I came in here before. It's because one of those guys was trying to slash me below. He kind of wasn't doing a very good job. I keep forgetting you have to hit enter twice. Oh, I don't have the gold key. Right, I got another silver key. Goes in here. Well, Dime would approve of that death. Let's try that and actually aim through the door this time. These guys are... Oh, that's not who I thought it was. I didn't realize that was Restraining Order Medusa head. I thought it was still the chompy boy. So that's interesting that you can see out there from here. So I guess you could actually have seen the gold key teased from previously. Oh, the door closed, didn't it? Well, we gotta do that again. Actually, it kind of looked like there was a portal behind it. We're still alive. Sometimes they're more stubborn than I give them credit for. Actually, it just occurred to me, this particular music track kind of reminds me of something out of Quake 3 Arena. Alright, I was thinking I wasn't going to save before this door, but maybe I should save before this door. Yeah, it just totally blockades behind you, but it looks like a portal, which is really confusing. Like, it looks like a portal, but it's blue, it's not gray. I feel like they need a better texture to denote that. Or, alternatively, just actually bar the door or something. Is this actually the end of the level? I guess it is. I guess we got 1 out of 2 secrets. So yeah, that grate was actually hinting at the end of the level. It wasn't a place I had been before. Okay, now it's gone. Which is weird, because I feel like I had to go up here and then come back down in order for that to go away. Or something? Unless it was actually timed. I want to say it didn't seem like it was connected to the enemy deaths, unless there was like a significant delayed reaction on it. I don't know, should we... I had an easy time finding one of the 2 secrets this time around. Do we think I can find the other one easily? So we know not to fall in there. I don't know how likely there are to be, like, other, like, weapon shot activated triggers. Wait. You're telling me 55 is actually my max shells? No? Why can't I pick those up? That seems odd. Yeah, I picked those up just fine. Why can't I pick up those shells? That's actually weird. It does seem like they're clipping through the floor, though, so that might be a bug. Not entirely sure. Okay, so let's go investigate out here again. Actually, what the heck is... That looks suspicious, but I guess it's nothing. Unless... So we can shoot something else to open something. Or hit a... Find a switch that's tucked away somewhere. Okay, now we're back close to the beginning. So the first secret was up there, so it seems unlikely to me that the second secret is also going to be back here, but... Well, I've accidentally procured a bunch more shells while I was at it. So yeah, the whole reason that this exists is to give you access to that secret. I think part of it is I also don't know what kind of patterns I should be expecting in terms of secrets. It's like the one I found was something that was kind of laying in plain sight. You just had to figure out how to get to it. What about down here? No, I don't see anything. I guess we'll settle for the one. Congratulations, you have finished the Disdain proof of concept demo. Subscribe to my Patreon to support the game and accelerate its development speed. I don't know, does that actually work that way? Does he, like, I don't know what kind of schedule Nash is on in terms of, does he do, like, consulting kind of stuff where he can just, like, dedicate more time to this because he doesn't have to, make ends meet elsewhere, or what? One-off donations accepted too, Kohi and PayPal. The Elder God sleeps for now. So the interesting thing about this is it's actually, like, I want to say the levels were significantly different, if not entirely different in some respects, from the original Game Jam project that he did that spawned this. We should mess around with some of the options, though, right? Like, for sake of argument, what would happen if I put that all the way down to the minimum? Would it change? Normal, less minimal. So normal is the maximum. I'm also curious what retro blood is. See, it just snapped my cursor again.
Die, soul thief.
I want to see if it reduces how much gore there is from these initial kills. No, it doesn't. It means that blood sticks around a lot less, but... And actually, even then, like, it's still going to stick around quite a bit. Because, what was it, 100 was the minimum? Yeah. So, I don't even know, like, I don't know at what point you would hit the limit of 1500, which was the default. So it's not so much a gore toggle as it is just, like, how much stuff stays around. That's what both of these are about. This would be funny to max out, I feel like. Let's see what Retro Blood does. Unless that ends up being a gore toggle, effectively. I don't know. Find out. So, the sword kills definitely still do a ton of, blood effects. That does look... I can see that being more retro. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of, like, blood pixels. Versus if we were to turn that off again... I forgot that was actually the first of the four to-go switches. Yeah, so Retro Blood does kind of limit the gore aspect. So if you find the excess blood annoying, then Retro Blood will kind of do, Hey, Korzodin, welcome. Yeah, I figured I should see what a couple of the options do. What else do we have in here? Guess we can mess around with some of this stuff. Oh yeah, there was the pixelator, right? Let's pixelate the countryside and see what happens. Oh, did I just headshot him? Is that headshots are a thing and I didn't even notice during my entire first playthrough? Also, I had 1 health. Wow, go me. But yeah, pixelator is definitely kind of a Dusk style effect. With the slider that Dusk had for, like, making it chunkier. Yeah, so let's do very chunky and see what that does. Oh my god, okay. That's a little unsettling because it's actually, like, it's almost, like, blurry or something. And it's very, very, like, unstable. Like, if you keep walking in the same direction, it, like, really messes with things. Which, actually, it does kind of remind me of, like, what you would see in, like, Wolfenstein 3D or Blake Stone or something like that. Hey, Prime. So, like, chunky is kind of easier on the eyes than extra chunky just because extra chunky makes things, like... I feel like you gotta do something about, like, how quickly this shifts. I think that actually makes it harder on the eyes. Like, if you could make it recalculate the chunks more slowly, like on a lower rate, it might actually be easier to work with. Let's put it back onto, just regular chunky. I guess regular chunky still does it, but it's, like, so subtle that it's much less obnoxious on the eyes. And Chunky definitely still, like... I'm trying to figure out what it does, actually, because, like, this line looks very sharp no matter which way I turn. So it seems like it's a sort of a distance filter application or something. Oh, thanks, Cores. Yeah. See, I was thinking... Oh, man, what time is it where Nash is? I was thinking he might actually be awake for this because I'm doing it late at night my time, but it might be too early his time? I don't know. Or also, actually, I gotta remember, he was just awake, like, what, 2 hours? Did he just pull, like, a super late night or something? Because he was on with Bridge Burner just a couple hours ago. So, yeah, I guess I should have taken that into consideration. I assumed that meant it was his sleep schedule's been messed up. Yeah, okay, I believe that. I hope he's able to take care of himself now that the demo's out and he can, you know, recharge a little bit. Cause yeah, I was assuming he was like pulling an early morning or something by being on with Bridge. But no, I guess that might have been a very late night actually. What else did I want to mess with? Texture filter. Actually, what's interesting is when I turned this off again, this remained on Classic. This had defaulted to Classic mip-mapped. Mip-map variation gradually blurs the textures by distance. Smooth applies trilinear filtering on textures. Alright. I do like that there's explanations for all of these things, but honestly, the ticker approach kind of annoys me because I have to wait for it. Like... Make it actually multiple lines or something. I get that you can't make it change how many lines it is as you're hovering over stuff because that would just, like, block the top of the screen and be super annoying. But, like, we gotta figure out something that doesn't require waiting for the scroll. Like, this is not an emergency broadcast. Alright, so let's actually, I mean, like, I'm gonna perform Sacrilege, not to be confused with Shadesmaster's Quake pack, and turn it to smooth just to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like what every self-respecting Quake player dislikes. So yeah, the mip-map approach, I feel like, I'm trying to think if something else did the same thing, where like, it's crispy up front, but it's like, it's mip-mapped in the distance or whatever. Yeah, I mean, again, this did start out as a make a Quake clone in Doom in 10 days jam. I did not expect it to spawn into its own game, but apparently it has. But yeah, it's definitely still got very strong Quake vibes in terms of texture usage, in terms of some of the lighting. But the enemy kills are definitely its own thing. I gotta try for more headshots that I'm totally not getting. Like that. Okay, well, headshotting these guys is easy because, they're heads. Where are you? Oh, that's right, there's these guys up here. What I should do is try playing it on, like, a different difficulty or something just to see, like, what the enemy distribution is, because, like, we've got, okay, 70... Wait. No, it's not 75. That number goes up. Guaranteed that number goes up. It was definitely higher than that, but they pull the rug out from under you by spawning you into a surprise arena.
Die, soul thief.
I do like that they intentionally, like, get you to use the sword first. And actually, so one thing that I didn't realize when I started playing was I didn't realize that your health does not start at 100. So it's actually teaching you that the sword heals you as well. Like, I noticed the blue glow, but I didn't realize it was healing me because I just assumed I was starting at 100% because I didn't actually look. I only noticed that the second time. So, interesting. Still 75 enemies.
Die, soul thief.
So it's the same number of enemies, ostensibly, so it must just be, like, damage scaling or something. I'm actually surprised at that. I thought it would be, you know, the Doom approach of, hey, not too rough, hurt me plenty, ultra-violence, but apparently it's not. Enemy behavior, not count. Oh, interesting. I mean, normal was already gnarly enough when it came to enemies sniping the crap out of you. But yeah, I wonder if they'll be less aggressive on easy, which should be what I'm on now. Why did he pull like a U-turn? These guys' accuracy might be worse. Because they did not hit me at all. They were shooting, but they were not hitting me, so it may affect enemy accuracy then. That's an interesting idea to actually make it affect something other than an enemy count. That definitely hit me. I find these guys very hard to see sometimes. Like, one thing that I feel like a lot of GZDoom games can't escape from is the whole, like, you know, you do all the dark and moody lighting, but then the enemies blend in with the background everywhere because of the colored lights and stuff. I know Bridge had some ideas for that back when I played the Age of Hell demo last year. I haven't played... I know that demo got an update. I have not played the updated Age of Hell demo, actually. Well, his timing was better than my timing. He knew I was coming for him. Oh, he definitely hit me. I feel like it might make them, like, more reasonably attenuated at a distance, though, which is kind of nice because distance sniping is definitely a very one-sided affair. Alright, so they definitely do still come right for you. I don't know if they do less damage. I'm already kind of hurt, though. Okay, they had their own argument up here. I think that tends to happen pretty often with those guys. That guy's almost invisible. Is there still one alive? No, he's dead. But yeah, is there anything else I should be messing around with in here that I didn't yet? What does potato mode look like? I have no reason to use potato mode, but I'm curious what it looks like. It feels like it might have affected the lighting. Actually, what I should do is turn on the show FPS. Oh, does it actually cap out at 35 anyway? No, okay. That was just in the menu. Oh, yeah, it's at like 200 now. I still don't know why those are back here. I feel like they've got to be like pointing you to something, but I never found anything back here. Alright, so let's see what my frame rate was with non-potato mode. Oh wait, was that up? That was in the other menu, wasn't it? It feels a little bit arbitrary, some of the stuff that's in gameplay versus display. Alright. I'm still at 200. I mean, I'm on a 3060, so I kind of expected as much. What else can I try to, like, turn up? I could try, like, turning up all this stuff. Oh my god, you can turn that to 32x? Extreme. Oh yeah, we didn't try Bloom. I should try Bloom. We can try this. I'm probably gonna get annoyed by it. Let's just turn all the stuff on and see how much this thing can show us and how much it affects my I should keep an eye on my rendering lag too. I definitely don't want anything to happen to that, but it still seems like it's doing pretty okay so far. Am I going backwards? I forgot which way I was going. I'm going backwards. I was supposed to go down here. Right. Last time I found this weapon as intended, where I looked down and I saw it and was like, I should go down there. Ow. You know, I should really try sword attacking them if they're going to get that close to me anyway. Try to get some of my health back. Okay, I forget what I'm actually in here for. Can I... You would think that with how powerful you are with this sword, you could cut down trees, but no, I guess not. You know what else I didn't try? And I find it odd that the game is actually still jittering behind me because of the weapon I was using. What did I want to look at in here? So there's view bobbing. I wonder if that includes, like, the weapon attack effects. Also, I should point out that I actually felt okay with the default FOV in here, which is saying something, because I feel like a lot of modern games I have to mess with that, which, I mean, like, granted, usually the GZDoom based ones I don't. Alright, so... Let's try... I want to see what it feels like if I turn this off completely. Oh god. So actually, the funny thing is, okay, so I can see. I didn't realize weapon sway was specifically when you're turning. I was assuming weapon sway had to do with when you're just moving forward and backward, but no, it actually view bob turned that off too. It does not turn off the view bob when you fire. It's an earthquake function which continues during this pause menu. That's pretty funny. Certainly not as bad as the earthquakes I remember experiencing in Quake. But it would be kind of nice. I keep going into the wrong menu. It would be cool if there were a dial for that too. Because like view bobbing actually controlled what I assumed would be weapon sway. Weapon sway is its own thing, which if I turn that off, I assume... Yeah, now if I turn, the weapon stays exactly still. Which, to be fair, is what the thing says if you actually look at it up there. So view bobbing... It says adjust the bobbing that's applied to the screen as the player is moving. And I guess there is a little bit of view bob, but the much more pronounced thing is the weapon bobbing. Like the view model bobbing is the thing that I'm noticing a lot more. Oh, interesting. So this is just like a standard GZDoom thing. So let's see how pronounced it is if I change it a little bit. Or if I put it to like, alright, what happens if I put it to its lowest setting? I could see people, like, honestly, you still get the effect plenty with it at 0.05. Actually. Yeah, I guess I see a little bit of difference. I feel like the difference between 0 and 0.05 is much more pronounced than the difference between 0.05 and 0.25. Like, going from off to even a little bit on is still very noticeable with the weapon bob specifically. Oh right, full body awareness. I never even frickin' paid attention to that. I never looked down enough to notice I have legs. I've got legs. And you can see him running, too. Which, like, actually, maybe you would know this. I was wondering whether full body awareness is normally a thing in GZDoom with 3D models. I could see 3D models, like, sort of making that free, maybe, but I didn't know what to expect. That... Mouse, man. The mouse in the menus is killing me. And I'm pretty sure that is a standard GZDoom thing. I don't know why I'm noticing it more with this game than with any other one that I've played before. What was view tilting? From certain actions like strafing, fire... Oh, wait a minute. So what does that do? Oh, that does what I was thinking of. Okay. I wouldn't necessarily call that tilting, but that's what it's tied to. I actually didn't really pay attention to the strafing stuff. Yeah, okay, there's a little bit of view tilt. This is nowhere near Turok's seasickness levels of view tilting, which I was really glad that the PC port of Turok Dinosaur Hunter had the ability to turn that off, because, oh boy, in Turok that was bad. But yeah, okay, so... If you don't like the weapon fire animations causing your screen to shake, view tilting is actually the thing that turns that off. So there you go. It does have a thing that it's tied to. Anything else that I... Oh, you know what? I vaguely noticed the crosshairs changing. I don't have the rocket launcher again yet to compare with that. Was that also in gameplay? Yeah. I'm never gonna get used to the gameplay versus display menus. Like, I know in some games display is like specifically like video card related things, like display resolution and stuff like that, and I guess that is kind of what this is. This is all your special 3D effects stuff and whatnot. But like half of this stuff is display oriented in my book, so it's hard for me to like pick which one it should be in. What does level stats look like? Okay, so it's in the corner like that. It's okay. It's essentially persisting what's on the map, even when you're not looking at the map. I think I've seen other things do that. You've got crosshair opacity. The minimum for that is pretty transparent. Like, you pretty much can't see that anymore. I'm assuming you can dial this all the way up to, like, full? Yeah. Which is very pronounced and very much stands out. I think the default works pretty darn well for that, which was 55. Okay, and then you can pick a specific... Well, you have two choices of specific crosshair if you want that. And so if you don't like the crosshairs because it's so honkin' huge, then you can use one of these and it's much more understated. That's kind of nice. I don't mind the dynamic ones. I think it's kind of neat. But yeah, all in all, lots of cool, like, I mentioned at the beginning, like, there was clearly, and I tweeted about this, like, 2 days ago when I first installed this, there was clearly a lot of work already done in the menus. So, like, it's funny how, like, the game has such a big disclaimer about, like, this doesn't represent the final state very much at all. Like, it's already, like, I already see a lot of really good signs here, just in terms of, like, you can see how much it's doing on top of GZDoom that you don't normally see in GZDoom games. You can see how much work went into the menus, which, like, my understanding is that menu modifications in GZDoom are no small feat. I forget, yeah, I was gonna say, Corzoden, and I think it was you who mentioned that, like, Sulaco hired, the Sulaco team hired, like, an entire, like, dev dedicated to the menus. Because Sulaco's menus are just, like, completely out of this world in terms of, like, it's hard to believe they're even done in GZDoom. It's ridiculous. So, like, this is somewhere in between, but this is probably, I feel like this is the second most work I have felt it looks like was done with menus. And this is supposedly still, like, a very early alpha demo state. They're purposely designed to not be easy to change. So, what about, like, I feel like a lot of games based on GZDoom, though, tend to, like, hide options and, like, prioritize certain ones, and then, like, they tuck away the original option screens elsewhere. Is that part easier to do? Like, the option screens still decidedly feel GZDoom-ish, but, like, they just, like, rearrange them or something? Or is even that a bunch of work? That's kind of sad that they're purposely designed to not be easy to change. Imagine somebody tomorrow comes out with a new Doom port with the flexibility of GZDoom, but that makes it actually easy to customize menus. And I have to wonder how many people would like switch over in a heartbeat. Hiding isn't too difficult, just a lot of data entry. You basically have to remake the menu. Ugh. So like they're basically not extensible. You kind of have to just like rehash a bunch of crap. Right, yeah, I got the impression that, like, it was not conducive to different layouts and stuff whatsoever. So, like, even this strikes me as, like, you know, given, like, you've got the descriptions along the top, you've got, you know, the hover effects, you know, the bands across the background, you've got the different sliders. I figured even that probably took a bunch of work. So, yeah, I mean, it's already impressive how much work has gone into this. I'm a little sad that it's only 2 levels. I was expecting more, given that, like, the Elder Jam demo was already a thing in itself. But, still, there's a lot to appreciate here. I'm going to take a break, but I'm going to come back and mess around with this some more. Or, you know what I might do? Since I couldn't find... Like, I know I played through the Elder Jam on stream, but I couldn't find my playthrough of it. I don't think I bothered highlighting it at the time. I'm going to come back and play through that, I think. But maybe we can also, depending on how much time I have afterwards, maybe we can also give hard difficulty a whirl on this and see how bad I get my ass whooped. But I think that playing through the Elder Jam again would be a cool little, like, history lesson on, like, where this started. Like, this is how it's going. We're going to play how it started in a couple of minutes when I get back. But let me take a break, and then we can do that in a bit. All right, yeah, thanks for letting them know. You know what? I meant to at Mischief Donut when I put out my stream tweet, but I totally forgot. So thanks for picking up the slack that I completely just like goofed on. And thanks for stopping by. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So y'all can get the history lesson if you want it. So we'll be back in a bit. Alright, we're back. Let me just go ahead and exit out of here, because I said we were gonna go back and take a trip down memory lane and play the original Elder Jam, so let me actually open that up. So... It's, okay, it's loading. It took a few seconds. Oh, and then OBS has to capture it. Come on, OBS. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I don't think the text showed up, but it said, Nash Muhandes presents a Quake clone made in 10 days. That's right, I forgot. It already had custom title screen artwork. But as I mentioned, Disdain dude got a makeover and a much more well-defined outfit and stuff. But yeah, my memory did serve me correctly. It already had custom title screen music and whatnot. And it also had a custom menu already. This is much more GZDoom-esque, though, where you just have... You're going straight into the GZDoom menus in here. It's got, like, custom colors and stuff, but that's about it. But yeah, so, like, this is entirely a different opening area. Very Quake-like. The skybox is very Quake. My mouse sensitivity is totally different in this than it was in the other thing. Yeah, I need to fix that up. So that it already had the 3D models, it already had the idea of the cultists. Notice this immediately starts us with the shotgun, and those guys were shotgunners, not melee. We do already have the sword. It already had custom health kits, but they are different than they are now. Did the sword? I need to test the sword on something. It did have friendly fire, naturally. Oh, you know what? This is exactly... Well, not exactly. Those ammo boxes were very Quake. And the health packs are also a little bit Quake-shaped, at least. This is actually, like the beginning of the second level we played in the Disdain demo. But the second level in the Disdain demo had an opening there. This is also using, the textured, floor map setting. Presumably by default. I don't remember what settings I changed, but I probably didn't change that one. It did already have the blue lines and stuff, though. So yeah, this is a similar shape, but it did not have... Alright, let's try killing these guys. So it had the blue glint. It does not recover health, though. So I'm probably gonna die now. And those guys are definitely even more invisible in this than they were in Disdain, actually. Can I not call that back up in this version? Seems like that elevator's a one-way deal in the original Elder Jam. What the hell was that? Where did you come from? Were they right there and I just ignored them because they were basically invisible? I'm probably gonna have to start this over. Yep, the other dude hit me. Can I not restart the level with, like, space or fire or anything, actually? Huh. They already had, like, the custom enemy sounds and stuff, too. Those guys also, unfortunately, blend in with their background because both are blue. Yeah, they're hiding behind the columns. It's totally the pain in the arch effect. Hell, he tried to do it again. So I probably should go and change the jump binding, actually, in this. I'm surprised I didn't my first time through. Where are you? There you go. But obviously this was also before all the gore effects and a lot of the other, like, special, like, lighting and water stuff were added as well. Who else is it? Is it just those guys hitting me, or is someone else hitting me? I am out of ammo. That's not good. Oh, this was the area that was behind the silver key door or something, or in the new demo, wasn't it? I'm gonna die again. I ran out of ammo. Hey, maybe I won't die. So yeah, here water kind of blends in a lot more. Hey, look at that. I don't think this existed in the new demo. I might have to go look for it. So there's your super shotgun. Also, the secret sound was actually already in this too. I don't remember if I got the secret in this when I first played it. There's your exit. I don't think it ever closes you in like the new demo does. There's still a bunch of stuff I didn't do, though, right? Like, also, there's totally something right there that I totally failed to get. You're kidding me. This ledge is here begging to have a secret, but it doesn't have a secret. To be fair, there was one, like, right under it. But there was totally more stuff going on up here that I ran away from. Oh, it's actually just health and ammo in this. Okay, so this section got developed more. Oh man, that almost freaking tosses you into the pit. That almost blocks you there. Alright, did we kill everything? We killed everything. We found the secret. So, okay, I definitely did not remember that this was actually... I did not remember this when playing the second level of the Disdain demo. But there you go, it actually did directly come from, the earlier jam. Alright, this does not have any secrets. And meanwhile, this seems like the first level. Yeah, okay, so they reversed the level order, actually. Because the funny thing is, I did distinctly remember this sort of thing happening in the Elder Jam. And I was definitely thinking that to myself, and I kind of dismissed it at the time, so I was like, there's no way it was that early in Elder Jam. But yeah, the level order got reversed. So I was actually remembering something. Also, that looks like it's probably the exit right there. Did I pass any of them, or were they all down here? Oh, and this is where they all get in the fight up there. There's a little gap here. I feel like that gap wasn't there in the Disdain demo version. Good luck seeing, like, literally any of these guys. Wow, I, like, almost whiffed on that. Almost completely whiffed on that guy, but it was still enough to kill him. Okay, he's dead. Of course, you didn't have the whole, like, in either of these, you didn't have the 4-switch puzzle. Okay, this is the chain gun? Yes, okay. Yeah, so this section is still pretty similar. Oh, there's actually spin down time in this version. You have to wait for the spin down before you can switch back to the shotgun, too. That's not the way forward, is it? No? Wait, I think that is the way forward. how do I get this to... If that is the way forward, I need to figure out how to get it to lower. Otherwise, I'm confused. But I'm pretty sure I came from up there. So, oh, there is actually a use key in this, and you have to use it on that elevator. I remembered because at the end of the level it said press E to continue. E is the use key. So, surprise, it actually has a use in this. No pun intended. And, okay, this raised, and there's your exit. I missed 2 enemies somewhere. Also, surprise, the Elder Jam demo has more levels than the Disdain demo? Maybe? I'm pretty sure Disdain had 2. I feel like I'm playing Insomnia or something now. With all the water and that one ramp there. Well, it says monsters 4 out of 4. But somehow I don't think we're done. Also, did we just get the rocket launcher? We just got the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher definitely was changed to be way more devastating, it feels like. I don't know what the splash radius on this is. Alright, I feel like that did way less damage, although... How much armor did I actually have? I only had 50, so yeah, I feel like it might be way more devastating now. It might actually be too devastating in Disdain. Okay, so this was probably the only arena battle in Elder Jam. That's right, I do vaguely remember this now. No, we're not done. I wonder if it actually stops there to give you a chance to clean up, and if it continues in response to the enemies dying. And this is why I was kind of saving my rockets. Alright, he was being elusive enough that he deserved his very own rocket. Alright, looks like we might be at the end. Let's pick up all the stuff. That was the actual end. And I think that's the end of... Yeah, that's the end of Elder Jam. Congratulations, you have finished the Elder Jam Proof of Concept demo. If you would like to support my game development activities, consider subscribing to my Patreon. So either read me for links or get in touch with me on Twitter at Nash Muhandes. The Elder God sleeps for now. That is the same message that the Disdain demo ended with. So yeah, I don't know if he already had a plan to, like, turn this into something even more full-fledged. I did not expect that out of it. But I'm certainly not going to complain. So let's go back into Disdain again. And I guess I can give this a whirl on hard difficulty and see how badly I do.
Die, soul thief!
I didn't actually pick up the cake. Good job, me. I feel like something they might want to do is actually make the shotgun, like, light this up better, because you could actually miss the shotgun. The only reason I didn't miss it is because it wasn't a nail gun. If it was a nail gun, I would have just walked right by it and never noticed. And then wondered why the game was so hard. Oh, I did actually hit him. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely plenty of new stuff in here. I didn't realize my memory was so fuzzy of the first time I played the Elder Jam a few months ago that I didn't even realize that, like, yeah, some parts of these were directly based on the levels in that. Probably should have picked up the health from earlier. Oh, you're over there now. I actually completely forgot these guys were over here, so I'm glad they were minding their own business. I don't have that weapon yet. I just tried to switch to a weapon I don't have. That did not help me. How did one of them get down here? I thought they were all up there normally. Okay, actually, no, the gap is still over there, but you're so fast that you can just run across it. That hurt. I ran right into that. That guy's still kind of invisible. Isn't this the one that does have the switch? Yes, okay. You're not dead. Man, his dodge game was strong. Still wondering if this candle is supposed to signify anything or if it's really just for show. There were a lot more of you than I remember. I'm honestly wondering if they do spawn in more enemies. Did I leave any health anywhere? Oh god, is this? No, that just toggles that. I was like, that isn't the fourth switch, is it? Okay, so this is based around. I am really bad on health right now, but we've got some down here, so hopefully it won't be all bad. I say that, and then it ends up actually being pretty bad. Narrator. It was, in fact, bad. I don't have a good read on exactly how tanky those big boys are. They seem pretty tanky, though. And I definitely do wonder if they are actually more tanky on hard difficulty. Okay. 3 shotgun blasts is enough to do him in. Oh, 3 super shotgun blasts. See, yeah, now there's an actual push switch here, so you don't need a use key anymore. That's probably gonna go up again without me. Yeah, it sure is. There were more shells right there that I somehow didn't run over. I am... Based on how much... Oh, yeah, somebody on Twitter also mentioned the blood dripping from the ceiling effect. That's definitely some attention to detail right there. The mouse moved. What? Why? I guess if you use the mouse to engage the menu, it actually engages an OSK. Did not expect that. Did I actually go down there before or not? Ow. Being a sitting duck on that platform, not recommended. I got munched. I was haunted by a sister. Okay. I mean, I'm haunted more now, because look at this freaking Wiggletron act that she's doing. I am so bad at aiming at them. Gotta learn how to manage those sisters. Also, yeah, I don't think I actually went down here yet. Getting stuck on that somehow. I'm surprised I didn't miss that entirely. Now, those are shell casings. Those are not actual ammo. I feel like he practically hit me before I was in line of sight. I feel like I'm playing Apex again, because that has happened to me numerous times there, because of the netcode. Oh, that hurt. Also, somehow these doors ended up out of sync. This happened, I think I noticed this earlier. I don't know if it's because of enemies hanging up on them when they die, or if it's actually because of me. I don't know. Still want to think there could be something down here, but I never found anything down here. Gifts as good as gold await you. What? That was the 4th switch. I just frickin' nudged it without even seeing it. That's it. Like, you can't even see it, dude. Like, I'm even right up on it, and it's still almost impossible to see down there. I don't know whether to blame the water effects for that, or perhaps, like, better lighting could be had. So now the question is, what does it open and where? Gifts as good as gold await you. I mean, granted, it's supposed to be a secret, but it shouldn't be that much of a secret, where, like, staring it right in the face still doesn't actually make it really obvious. No, I don't mean it is a lighting effect, I mean, like, a lack of lighting. I mean, like, actually adding lighting to it would help. Just to make it show up. I mean, you don't want to light it too heavily, because then, yeah, it's going to be way too obvious, but... because it is supposed to be a secret. But it's got to be more discernible than that. Did the map alter? That's a good question. I don't know if it would show that or not. I also don't really know what I'm looking at, but yeah, I should think about that as we continue around. It could be that it's just, like, right at the exit, too, for all I know. I mean, right now I'm retracing my steps just to kind of rule this out. I guess I'll save here again. Gifts as good as gold could mean something in the gold key area, for all I know. Actually, which way am I going right now? I went through there. Did I open this and then back out? Yes. Alright, this is the bad sniping section. Because I totally can't see them. It's just the one guy. Is it... Could have sworn my health didn't increase that time. Okay, time for the real nasty part. This is gonna be the bottleneck for sure. I definitely got health from that. I can't believe I didn't notice the frickin' headshots the entire first time I played. Until way later. Yeah, those guys are gonna be a problem. I was at 99 health, I should not have used that. Too many hit scanners. Too many hit scanners. This is why this is gonna be rough. Did I just, like, slice right between them, or what? Like, sometimes the sword feels super good, and sometimes I just whiff all the time. Dude warped in right in front of me. That's not who I was aiming for. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. What just happened? Sometimes even with the damage indicators, it's hard to tell what's going on. Oh. Yep, got cornered with that dude. That's a real good start. Wow, that was super unfortunate. Oh, jeez. Rocket launcher is really bad news sometimes for you. Oh, that one's already dead. Oh, I didn't actually need that help, really. Out of shells. Who's left? That guy? Ow! Ran right into all that. Okay, we actually survived. Leave any ammo anywhere. So yeah, I mentioned already, it's really easy to miss shell pickups. It's also easy to confuse the 4 shells or whatever from the shell casings, because the 4 shells are just a pile of shells. Like, they're just loose shells, so they end up looking kind of similar. Alright, so we can go back now. And yeah, now our enemy count is 155. So I don't think whatever that secret opened was in there. It does occur to me, well... A secret is revealed. What? Where? You're not talking about that, are you? I feel like that wasn't up there before. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. It didn't actually hit them. That did. So... What was the secret? I'm clearly missing something here because I did not see anything different in this room. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I mean, what did it say before? Gifts as good as gold await you. Are rockets as good as gold? Maybe. Gold usually doesn't kill you, though. So that was still only 1 out of 2 secrets. I don't think I found the other secret last time, either. I would like to think that there ought to be a secret in that arena to make it more survivable. Let me try going over here one more time and taking a closer look. They don't really introduce shoot switches until the 2nd level anyway, so Oh, you know what this game needs? Oh, never mind. It does have it, it's just very, very close range. I was gonna say, it needs to cast light when you shoot. But it does. It's just not necessarily as illuminating as it is in, say, Quake. Hey, more shells I overlooked. I don't know. If there's an opportunity for a secret in this room, I don't think I know where it would be. I know that certainly in some Quake levels I've played, they tend to put... Once in a while you see one that puts a secret that's almost necessary for survival in an arena. I'm not a fan of the practice, so I'm honestly relieved if that's not the case here. But given that that arena is kind of a handful. Actually, we should see how lava kills you. Okay, it does kill you over time, rather quickly. That's pretty consistent with Quake. Oh, and the lava... I was gonna say, does the lava texture actually, like, move? Yes, it does. Okay, that's good. That's important. Alright, well, at least we figured out the 4-switch secret. So I still didn't get all of them, but it's better than I did last time. Wonder if this will kill all three. Probably not. Nope, I stand corrected. The rocket launcher is that OP. That did not hit them at all. I got stuck in front of them again. Like, that's the same thing that happened last time. Where, like, I guess I got stuck in front of one of them as they were dying. Alright, that was a mess. What the fuck? I totally didn't hear you coming at all. What the fuck? That was scary as hell. Normally they're making a ton of noise. That one did not make any sounds whatsoever until it was already munching on me. What the hell, dude? That's gonna creep me out the rest of the night. Holy shit, dude. There's nothing over here, is there? I just need that thing. That's the secret. But like seriously, usually as soon as a sister sights you, usually it sounds like, you know, some kind of rabid groupie or something. Oh man, I actually got the landing that I needed, and then I fell off. Ow. I like how I landed and then healed immediately. Like, hey, instant bone knitting. Did I actually just, like, fall out of this without jumping when I did this before? I'm actually having a hard time with it this time. Did I do it from down here? Maybe? That's probably actually easier. I thought I fell directly onto it last time. I mean, I certainly almost did that this time, too, and then I just slid right off. See, this time I expected those guys around that pillar. Because of the, Elder Jam demo that I played in between. Oh, hi. I feel like they may have actually spaced these out more to actually give you a second of warning. Versus in, Elder Jam. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining it. The lighting is certainly, like, several cuts above, though. Because you got all these light sources that were not in the Elder Jam at all. Which, I mean, to be fair, again, Elder Jam was a 10-day project. And arguably already did a lot. Whoop, I hit the wall. Can't headshot a wall. So this is the part that, like, that was actually just a dead end in the Elder Jam version. It is interesting that they made the pit more well-defined. I don't know if the intent here is to... Whoop, nope, there's no floor on that part. Whoops, didn't realize that. I don't know if the intent is to give you a second chance if you happen to screw up. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so there's floor here, and there's floor there so you can get back up. So yeah, if you, like, just barely miss it, you can actually get out. Rather than just being like, nope, you're done. You do kind of have to, like, recognize that there's another step there, though. And it is kind of unfortunate that you can just, like, slip right under this and fall to your death anyway. Like, I feel like a polite thing to do would just be, like, make that extend below that. Here's the shotgun shells that are stuck on the floor. Land on here too. I don't know if that does anything for me. Who else is shooting at me? Oh, that guy. He's just tucked in a corner there. Yeah, see, that one was just, like, sitting there for a second. I don't know if that's actually, like, an alteration on hard difficulty, that, like, they actually don't freak out until they have a jump on you. I only got one of them? Wow, that was a bad shot. What? I think it was just those guys. And one of them fell in the water again. I'm pretty sure one fell in the water. Oh, maybe he's already dead. Okay. So this was the pool that definitely had an entire passage under it. In Elder Jam, but I don't see any passage in it here. I think it also didn't have this structure in the middle. Oh, I wonder, though. These guys are way too fucking invisible, dude. Holy crap. Alright, is that all of them? Let's go grab the health. The other thing that I was thinking could have had a secret, but didn't, was that plank right there. I feel like they may have even made it even shorter. That has a switch now. That was not there before. Okay. Whoops. Freaking mouse in the menus, man. That opens this now. Okay. So the secret is still there, but you have to trigger it. So there's two parts to it. That's pretty cool, because that's basically, like, exactly what I was saying when I replayed Elder Jam, was like, I would have expected there to be a secret on that little ledge, but there wasn't. Well, now there is. It didn't actually... Did it actually count it yet? No, it didn't, because I was already at 1 out of 2. There it is. Alright, so we're actually 2 for 2 on this stage now. Makes me feel a little worse for not finding the other secret in the first level, because then we could be actually 100% on both, but... Can't see any of them. Like, yeah, we need some lighting help, or like self-lit enemies or something, because shit becomes invisible way too easily. Which, again, as I've said, is a very common problem for GZDoom things. I was hoping that the 3D models might make it less of a problem, but no, still applies. You're still there. There you go. Okay, so we should be close to the end now. But yeah, the enemy counter just totally bamboozles you all over the place in this. Oh, hey, the lift actually shows up purple. That's very, very, very easy to see. That stands out a whole lot. Alright, so now we have the gold key. We gotta go back, wait, down, right? Yeah, that's down here. And then we're gonna get penned in again. Did not do myself any favors there. So, okay, here's a question, though. What if I just go up here and don't use the rocket launcher? Or don't take the... Okay, yeah, you can actually leave. So you totally get punished for taking the rocket launcher here. I was thinking the portal wouldn't open up until you took it. Totally backed into their bullets. Alright, so I am curious. Now everything's dead. What the... Why is my map key not working? Well, that's weird. I'm still wondering what causes that to go... Okay, when you go up there, it goes away. Yeah, my map key still doesn't work. What the heck happened? That's really weird. Tab just doesn't do anything anymore. The map gave up. Map's like, nah, you found all the secrets, you're fine. I don't know what would have caused that. Very strange. But there you go. At least we got 2 out of 2 on that. And once again, that is the end of the demo. Also, I appreciate that... Okay, 2 things. One, I appreciate that the text in this moves a lot faster than the text in the endgame screens in Quake. In Quake, you have to wait forever for the text to write itself in, one character at a time. The other thing that I think is cool, and it might actually be accidental, but it still works, is the text seems to pause whenever it changes color, which might just be due to that involving a sequence of, like, you know, special characters. At least if it's anything like Quake 3 was, it's like, I think it was like you would press caret and then, you know, like shift 6 and then a number, and it would change color. So it might just be because of something like that. But especially for, like, when it's writing out the links to, you know, Patreon, Twitter, and whatever, like, that actually, that punctuation of just pausing there is actually really cool. So, like, I don't know if that's intended or not, but it works. And once again, the Elder God sleeps for now. I guess I can't actually, like, you have to escape out of that. You can't press any other buttons. But yeah, so that's the Disdain demo. We just played through it. We did a Disdain sandwich. We did Disdain on normal, futzed around with some settings, and played easy for like 5 minutes or less. Went back and played the Elder Jam, which is where this all started, with the original Make a Quake clone in Doom in 10 days. And then came back and played Disdain again on hard difficulty. Found a couple more secrets. Actually partially assisted by replaying Elder Jam, because it gave me an idea of where to look in the second level for the other one. Definitely really cool stuff. I think my biggest thing, which, like, this ends up being a big thing to me in a lot of GZDoom-based games, is, like, if you can do anything to light up the enemies better in cases where they, like, just end up completely, you know, in the dark or blending in with the background, that would be great. Or giving some kind of option for it. I mentioned earlier that, like, when I played the Age of Hell demo last year, the original one, Bridge seemed to have some ideas about that, involving, like, individually applying light maps to enemies or something like that. I don't know how straightforward or not that is. Sounds like it takes some effort, but it would certainly make things a little more visually accessible. I mean, to that end, though, there is already plenty of visual accessibility in terms of, like, the stuff that you can turn off, like bobbing, tilting, even some of the effects that might get in your way. I guess the one other thing I was thinking was, possibly having a way to turn off the effect of when you come out of water when there's all the droplets on the screen. I could see that being distracting to some people, maybe. I do appreciate that the retro blood effectively makes the blood less distracting because there's less of it. Although it seems like still when you kill things with the sword, it seems like that's still pretty much like it is what it is regardless. But definitely like what I see in terms of the amount of configurability even at this early stage. And again, this is supposedly a super early demo that doesn't reflect the final product at all. It's already clearly, you know, this is already way up there with Sulaco in terms of like what this is doing to push GZDoom. So, and of course, like, you know, Nash is well regarded as a GZDoom god anyway, so you kind of come in with high expectations, but like I'm not disappointed by what I'm seeing here, so good work. So this is definitely one to keep an eye on. Certainly going to be fun to play. Yeah, like this is an early alpha, but it's this polished, like seriously. You don't expect something bad out of Nash when he pulls something off. But yeah, and the fact that he's doing the music for it too, it's pretty awesome. So, again, good job. Had fun playing it. Definitely gonna look forward to this one. Definitely gonna stay on my wish list. I already put it on my wish list when it, as soon as it was announced at Realms Deep that it was on Steam and whatnot. And yes, again, this is available on Steam. You can search for Disdain. You can download this demo that I just played, and you can play it yourself. And have fun with it and check it out and get a feel for it. But yeah, this came out of left field as a surprise shortly before Realms Deep. I mean, it was kind of like the unannounced game out of what Hellforge Studios was presenting. Like all the other stuff was like expected updates. This was a new thing, but it had already been making the rounds on Twitter, and Major Arlene had retweeted a couple things about it already. But like I said, I was surprised that that Elder Jam turned into this. I wasn't necessarily expecting anything out of that. Although I do remember Arlene retweeting a couple things about like the character from Elder Jam getting a remodel, a makeover. So I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, certainly a pleasant one. So glad we got to check this out. Shoved in a rare Friday night stream to do so. And I'll certainly highlight this and post it to YouTube afterwards. So that if people miss it but want to get a feel for it and would rather watch than play it themselves, or maybe hopefully people discover it this way. Maybe hopefully some of the stuff that some of my reactions to it are useful for feedback. Thanks and shoutouts to Korzoden, who is the lead developer of Relentless Frontier, which I've also played a couple demos of. And I know he was really appreciative of my feedback on that, so I think in that spirit, that's why he's he'll be passing this VOD along to Nash. But yeah, thanks again, everybody, both who worked on this, who watched, who hung out in chat.